Tonight, there are calls for widespread testing of teens locked up in Cuyahoga County's Juvenile Detention Center after 3 youths tested positive for COVID-19 inside the county facility.
As 5 on Your Side investigator Scott Knoll discovered, some advocates say the county's plan to fight the virus is too little, too late.
The first COVID-19 case here was diagnosed last Thursday. Since then, 2 more youth offenders in the detention center have tested positive. The court says it has an aggressive plan to stop the spread, but tonight a statewide advocacy group says it's not enough. This was the response last Friday from Cuyahoga County's health commissioner when we first asked about COVID-19 inside the juvenile detention center.
Cases are going to occur. Cases are going to occur. We know there already have been media reports about cases at the juvenile detention center.
In a statement, a juvenile court spokeswoman said the court immediately implemented proactive and preventative measures, starting with the first diagnosis last week. Youth given face masks, travel throughout the detention center restricted, teens in affected areas quarantined to their rooms. But Kenza Kamal, policy director for the Juvenile Justice Coalition, wonders why that didn't happen sooner.
Those proactive and preventative measures were implemented on May 7th. After the first youth was tested positive. And so it's clear that that is neither proactive nor preventative if you are waiting until the first positive case, which rings the alarm bells for way, way more cases than just that one individual.
As far back as March, the group called for a series of steps to protect teens in juvenile detention, including releasing youth awaiting hearings who haven't been found delinquent and placing offenders in community-based alternative programs rather than leaving them in lockup. Instead,
the reception has been really disappointing.
She says most recommendations never became reality. Now she worries with teens quarantined to their rooms to limit the spread, at-risk teens are cut off from programs designed to get them back on the right track.
We really are just condemning kids to a really awful fate inside these facilities.
Juvenile court says it's working to track who the infected youth came in contact with and says increased sanitizing will take place inside the Juvi jail. But Kamal believes until all 90 youth in the center are tested, there's no way to know how big the risk to kids behind bars really is.
This absolutely won't stop at 3 kids. And there needs to be a real serious long-term plan in place.
Like she has several times in the last year as we've reported on issues here, a court spokeswoman declined our request for an interview. She did say the court is no longer jailing youth offenders for misdemeanors and nonviolent felonies. However, the Juvenile Justice Coalition believes it's not enough. They want to see more teens released to alternative programs. In Cleveland, I'm 5 on Your Side investigator Scott Knoll.